Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tisha, and today I'm gonna bring you some post-burn reviews on some candles I burnt last week. I watch the Santa Maria, and she does this every week, and I think I'm gonna do the same. I'm not able to link her channel, I'm too new, but you should already know who she is. If not, check her out. She does awesome. She does her hauls, and then she comes back and talks about her candles, and I think that's a really important part because usually they're still available, typically most, and I think it's always good to know how they performed. Did they throw strong? I mean, I love packaging, but I also like a good performing candle. So she does an amazing job, and I just thought that this would be a good thing to do with it before I actually just toss it in the garbage. So this week I have 5 candles to bring you. It was kind of an odd week. We were all home from weather. We got a really bad storm that came through Kentucky, but nothing compared to other states in the South, you know, Texas and Tennessee. So we were completely blessed, but I don't know why being home, usually I have like a routine and go to work, come home, light my candles. Like I would do it some days and some days I forgot. So I have a random amount, and I have a few, like 3 or 4 more that have probably a couple more hours of burn. So next week I'll have a lot more candles to share with you. But this week I was watching one of her videos after I tossed everything into, you know, either the garbage or whatever. And I was like, oh, why didn't I think of that? Because I had like 8 candles that I tossed that I would have loved to come on here and talk about first. So I've thrown away all my Christmas and my winter, and I'm kind of in a transition, and I wasn't quite ready for spring and summer and the coconut and the beach vibe. I feel like that's still too far away, and I hadn't gotten any Easter candles, so I just threw some random ones in that I hadn't quite found a time of year to burn. I was just finishing up some winter stuff, some balsam, some Christmas candles, some cinnamon, so I just didn't want any of that. So I'm gonna go over what I did burn, but it is kind of random, and this should get a little bit more normal as we go along. But I'm gonna start off with my Bath and Body Works. So during Candle Day, I picked up quite a few, and I picked up 2 cookies and cream, Milkshake. And the notes are chocolate cookie crumbles, vanilla bean ice cream, chocolate drizzle with essential oils. And this one was awesome. I wish I would have grabbed more. I do have another backup, but it burnt good the whole time. It was strong the whole time. It smelled good the whole time. No funky smells with, you know, cold sniff and warm sniff. I actually thought this smelled a tad bit better burning than it did cold, but you know, when you're buying these in the store and you had masks on, I didn't quite know what I was getting anyway, but I did grab a backup, and I'm glad to have it because this you cannot get right now. But it was good. I hope they bring it back in some other form or fashion. And like I said, it burnt pretty evenly down, and I didn't have any issues with it. So this one was awesome. From that same collection and probably the same sale, I grabbed a watermelon lemonade, and I've had a few of these that have been like duds where I really couldn't smell it, even standing like over the candle, I couldn't smell it. But this one I thought did a really good job. It was strong for what it is, and the notes are watermelon ice, sparkling water, Meyer lemon with essential oils, and it still smells good, and it burnt down pretty clean, and I was happy with it. I always pick up this one, so I burnt several of these, so not much more to say about that, but that was the only one I have, so I'll have to grab another one in some kind of summer sale. So that was the second candle that I did. And then my last Bath & Body Works candle that I burnt down last week was a frosted Moscow Mule, which again, these all came from Candle Day. They were ones I had gotten right before Christmas, and you start burning your Christmas candles, and I never kind of threw these in. So I was happy to get this one going. I love this. I'm so glad I bought 2. I have one more, and I'm saving it. I usually am like a burn completely from start to finish person. So I don't, in my candle collection, they're all like unburned candles. Typically. This was one I actually thought about stopping because I liked it so much that when I was getting closer to the bottom, I was like, I don't want it to be over, but maybe they'll bring it back in another way, closer to like winter or a Christmas or Candle Day. Sorry, I had to start over. The mail truck stopped and my dog went nuts, and so I'm gonna go back into this candle. So the third one I have for you is a frosted Moscow Mule, and I grabbed this one at Candle Day as well, and it burned amazing. It was strong. I'm actually surprised because I usually do have a dud every week where I'm like, meh, that wasn't my favorite. I would pick up all 3 of these again if they performed as well as they did this time. So I think you might be able to get a watermelon lemonade, but the other 2, they're out right now. They don't have this scent available. and it was really good. I hope they bring this out. This seems like something you could have in a summer candle, so I'm hoping they bring it back. It was really good, and I'm glad I have a backup. But that was Frosted Moscow Mule, and real quick, I know I was in the middle of this, but like I said, the dog, and I just went crazy. The notes are sweet lime, lemon zest, and that sugar cane with essential oils. And like I said, it burned even, it burned clean, and I was really sad, like as this was getting down there. I'm always one to burn the candle from start to finish, and because I have so many. This is when I thought about stopping halfway through just to savor it, because it was that good and I was enjoying it that much. Like I couldn't wait to get home and light this candle up to, you know, have that smell fill the house, like scent memory. So I will definitely, if they bring this out again in some other form, grab a few, because that was super good. And then these I had for a little bit. During quarantine, I was definitely shopping around for candles. I tried a few other brands just because I love Bath & Body Works. It'll always be my favorite candle brand, but the sale price keeps creeping. And I'm sure if you've seen my, I think maybe just my last video or one or two before, I did some damage on the $15.95 price. Like that was good. And I didn't even get a candle coupon for Candle Day, and I probably bought, I went twice, so probably 36 candles during just that time. So, you know, like I said, I get it, but at the same time, that's kind of what the hook was for a lot of us, was that price and those sales. So I hope they're not over. I hope the days are just being limited. Maybe it's part of this pandemic thing, but I'm still holding out hope that that Bath & Body Works will get their candle coupon, candle sale together. But so over the course of that pandemic, there was a couple times where the Goose Creek price or what they were putting out there just intrigued me a little bit more. So I grabbed quite a few. Most of my Halloween and fall candles came from Goose Creek, but again, I didn't film that. But two that I had left over that I just finished up with these, they kind of just married and matched. And like I said, I have an open concept living room, dining room, and kitchen. So they kind of have to like each other because they're going to blend. And then of course in the bathrooms and the hallway and stuff, we have other things going. But the first one I had gotten, well, they're both from the same collection. It's the Goose Creek. They were in the cereal collection and they were really good. I had gotten like it was supposed to be like a Reese's Puff candle, but this was Silly Tricks, and the packaging was cute. And this smelled just like Trick cereal. Burning was really strong. I had this one going in the kitchen and I could smell it down the hallway. I will say that typically Goose Creek is hit or miss with strength. So I forgot to pull up, and I will do it next time if I have a Goose Creek. I kind of forgot these were in there, but I don't have the exact notes, but it's basically exactly what smelling some Trick cereal would be like. So that was a fun candle to have. Didn't have a backup or anything, but it was a fun one to burn. And then the other one I had was a Pink Berry Crisps, and I think this was kind of like a play on like a Frankenberry, and it was very much more a Trick smell with a berry note. So there was a strawberry and a stronger fruit berry scent in the Pink Berry Crisp. But I probably would say that I like this one a little bit better than the Silly Tricks, but they were a fun little bunch of candles to burn. And again, I don't have those scent notes, but I know I got a really good deal on these. Like I might have paid $7.99 for these. And I gotten a bunch of Halloween ones that really performed well. So I probably will look to that candle sale, or look to that website as well during that time. Like I said, Bath & Body Works are my favorite, but sometimes the prices, especially when you burn up to 6 a week. And I collect too. Like I back and forth. I did a tag video where I asked you if you're a collector or a use it upper or both. And I'm both. I love to use up stuff, declutter, get it out of my collection, but then I also love to save some, and if it's something I love, like I'm so glad I have a backup. So I kind of play both sides of it. Let me know, what do you guys do? And that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I'm probably gonna do this again. Like I said, go check out the Santa Maria. She's been doing this for a very long time. I'm not sure if she's the first one to do it, but she's the one that I've been watching, and that's where my idea came for this video. So go check her out. And if you've never watched her before, let her know I sent you, because I usually comment on all her videos just to let her know that I really do enjoy what she's putting out there. So anyways, I'll be back next week or in a couple weeks with another post burn reviews. And I really appreciate you stopping by, watching. like this video, give me a comment. What have you been burning this week? And I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Thank you so much. Bye.